Welcome back to the Let's Play of Stellaris, the TechDeck campaign with me, Perry.
And Cap.
As we continue our way through the release version of Stellaris. It's actually no longer the release day when we started this off. 2 weeks later? Pushing that now?
Just about.
I guess the end of the second week this has been out. But still enjoying it.
There has been several hotfixes though.
Yeah, we're on the third hotfix. And well, we're still enjoying it, although again we're seeing places where the improvements will be necessary.
All in due time.
And of course, I forgot to open that before I started recording. Oh well. Fully armed and operational Diet Coke. But here we go, resuming.
Yeah, by all means. I have aliens to kill.
Odd in a game full of aliens.
All these evil things standing in my way. How dare they?
Those would be your civilians.
Oh. So I'm hoping I'll be able to reintegrate these guys. 2268, then I'll know.
The place, Babylon 5.
Oh,
Well,
that's 10 years
2260,
earlier.
yeah. That's technically this is the shadow.
2258. That's when the Babylon 5 starts.
Yes, and 2260 and 61 is when all hell breaks loose. So if you see any black ships traveling around at super high speeds, destroying everyone with purple cutting beams, exit game.
Let's see, I have too few leaders.
Back.
I had a leader that wasn't actually assigned. Oh boy.
You were wasting a leader.
Yeah.
What madness is this?
Terrible. Terrible. Disaster.
Yeah. Only solution at this point is to kill that leader. Wait, bad idea. Don't listen to me.
I probably should get another admiral.
Oh, I suddenly feel a lot better. I just looked and I have. Why don't? Huh? Well, we have some technical difficulties in the leadership circles on this side. Why do I have so many governors?
Why or?
Yeah, no, very much why. I've got 3 available governors.
Available.
Available.
Active.
No, that's 3. You know, now that I put one of them on one of my planets. Now that he's deployed, I have 2 active governors and no other governorships.
If you sectorize a planet that has a governor, that governor becomes available.
I didn't think I had that many, but you're fired.
You fire a leader.
You're fired.
My goodness, you actually need extra slots?
No, I just don't need them to be there. 176 and doesn't have a trait I plan to use as a governor, so there's no point to keep him. They're both retired.
Poor guys. I'd love to hire more governors, I just don't dare you spend the influence. Because I have so little of it and all the people I have are dying.
Stop killing them.
I'm not, it's old age. It's just, yeah. Right now I'm missing my single player where I picked the plus 120 years lifespan.
Oh, you picked Venerable?
Yeah. I made a turtle race and I wanted them to last forever. I wanted to test that trait.
So then your race was happy when they saw the trailer for the new Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film.
Construction complete.
Why?
What? Oh, they're a turtle
Hostile
race.
fleet engaged.
They must have been happy seeing turtles on the big screen.
Oh, I think they'd rather want to see a movie about Atlas. Atlas is holding the world and standing on a turtle or something, if I remember the Greek myth. Which I don't.
I don't know if that's the Greek myth. I know there's the Hindu myth where the world is balanced on the back of 4 elephants riding on on the back of a giant turtle or whatever it was.
Yeah, someone standing on turtles.
I also know that's how Jack Sparrow got away from the one island, with lashing himself to the back of a sea turtle.
With his own hair or something, like
Yes.
making a rope with his own hair.
Made rope from with hair from his back.
Then you what?
Well, if you're going to tell a tall tale, you might as well go all the way.
Oh, it's a ship. I think, yes. Again, the ship. The fleet, new ships. The new ships fleet. What the heck do I do with this? I guess we send them home. Except I can't go home because there's no route.
You can never go home again.
Apparently I can't. These ships can't find their way home. What? There's no route. What? Oh.
Ray, what did you do?
No, it seems that I've located new ships. I had a shipyard event.
Okay.
The problem is, the new ships have a weaker warp drive, so they don't seem to have they don't seem to have the range to actually cross the galactic arm and go home.
I hate when that happens.
So, if I tell them to, of course, now they're in warp. So if I try to tell you to go home, they can't actually do it. No, they can't. We can't find the way home.
Thank you for saving us. Oh, but we want to go home.
Come on, kill those dust crystals.
Construction complete.
I finished it.
So until I colonize that galactic arm,
Anomaly
those
found.
ships won't do anything for me.
They will stand there as a warning to all of your crews of what happens for those who disobey. We are going to assign you to the fleet. No.
This planet actually doesn't produce. Okay, makes some more
Colony
food.
established. System survey complete.
Excellent.
I just had to. You made me envision a certain Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
That'd be the one. There we go. Other science ship. Move in.
guys still at war. You guys are still at war. That's a great war. No one's landed on either side's planet at all. I think all they've done is blow away a few outposts.
Isn't there a bug with the AI that they just send in the assault ships one by one, the troop transports?
That's not what I've seen. Okay.
Ships upgraded.
I don't know,
Construction complete.
thought I heard about something like that.
There is a lot of complaining about stuff that's in the forums that's based on either bad observation or just bitterness. And I've seen a lot of things like that too, and some of it's accurate, and some of it's just I have to scratch my head because I don't know who's off their medicine, but someone seems to be.
System survey complete.
That's a frontier outpost. Okay, it's not a colony. Maybe I should sectorize this system after all.
Button. Theater. There's a button I can press. It's the wrong button. I will do it.
Not the button! Not the button!
Gronk, pull the lever! Pull the lever! Oh, the other lever! We even have that lever. Great, now I've made myself want to go out.
Research complete.
No, that's me. I'm still wondering why they put the unguarded exhaust shaft on the Death Star.
If they just turned it 90 degrees so it faced the wall, the movie would have ended significantly different. I just want to know how a station that size, how something's 120 kilometers in diameter has a tailpipe 2 meters in it.
It's basically a volcano, isn't it? Since it's a planetoid.
Something like that.
Construction complete.
There we go. Now I can build more colony ships. Because now I don't have a zillion planets
Anomaly found.
under my direct control.
I actually need more planets under my direct control. I only have 2.
Oh, but yeah, I just gave away another 2, so I'm down to 3. I'm gonna try to preserve only the huge worlds, if I can. And I only have 1 so far.
Yeah, I generally try to keep the best planets.
The problem is when the really good planets are in the same system as a less good planet. Because that counts as 2, if you colonize both.
Well, don't colonize a bad planet.
Four science ships, and I have so much to explore.
Gorf consensus is trying to do what I'm doing.
Oh?
Yeah, they're jumping. They jumped to the innermost arm now also. Very rude.
I'm still waiting to see if there's actually a Fallen Empire or something out here because it's so empty. I'll probably find something now that I turn my attention the other way.
You found a fallen empire that went active and killed everything before you came through.
You never know. Might be.
You wouldn't want to encounter that.
I know. I had a naming system, but I think I'll forgo it from this point on. Just too much happening.
Yeah, naming systems are nice and all, but after a certain point, if it's not like a name list taking care of itself, it gets awfully tedious.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too. Once they figure out how we can actually include naming lists in a multiplayer game.
Situation log updated.
Or we haven't tested that, have we?
Not this game. Well, we haven't. It didn't work the first day.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Yeah, well,
We'll test it next game.
yeah. So many science ships, so little time.
Yeah, I like how your approach to science ships is how most other countries approach their main navies.
Well, I need to find stuff, and like I said, I have wide open spaces to explore, and since I'm on warp, they move so slowly. There we go. Now I can queue up. You also got to give my dear subject states, I almost said the sectors, some resources to play with. Because they do not have enough.
No, of course not.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I do have a power hub, but I'm pretty sure I have a processing plant. Someday I'll recognize these buildings by their silhouettes, but not yet.
Someday, though.
Maybe.
Possibly.
How much energy am I making on this world? Well, at least this plant is making me a ton of minerals.
That's
66
useful.
minerals.
Off one planet?
Yeah.
That's good.
Hostile fleet engaged.
That is my super planet. The one I'm keeping.
System survey complete. Situation log
Unfortunately,
updated.
well, it's pretty much all dedicated to energy and metal and minerals. So there's very little research output here.
Be careful, research is
Hostile
important.
fleet engaged.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably falling behind in research, to be honest. That's why I set all the sectors to science.
Every time you say that, you find out that you're actually like 17 steps ahead of everyone else.
Those poor little stranded ships.
Colony established.
Can't they make the long way home or something?
Haven't they watched the end of Stargate Universe?
Updated.
Put themselves in cryogenic sleep and let the boy genius of the team figure out how to get them home. Of course, it's also about 2/3 of the Star Trek Next Generation episodes.
And don't you go knocking, Wesley Crusher.
Too late.
Why can I not queue up on... Oh, this irks me really badly. How I can't queue up orders for a ship in warp.
Then don't have them go into warp before you start issuing orders.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. When you start issuing orders, they start to execute them.
Research complete.
So if I want to give them 50 orders... There we go.
I just think you're being a slowpoke.
No, I do not want your star charts. I dislike star charts. It took me a while to realize, unfortunately. Because when you do that, you miss all.
I do not like green eggs and ham.
Yeah, but when you trade star charts, you end up with the... You can't actually explore for anomalies anymore. That's the big disadvantage of doing that, in my mind.
Well, there are many disadvantages, but yeah, that's a pretty big one.
Transport ship. He actually finished building stuff. Yay! Go build more stuff.
You sound more surprised than that. You sound surprised with that. And that's
complete.
has me worried.
I'm just trying to sending out my ships in fire and forget mode pretty much. And I forget a lot. But it's pretty much the construction ships, I just can't keep track of them. I suppose I should just hand out planets to sectors and let them deal with everything, but I just don't trust sectors. And I suppose the reason I don't trust them is because Paradox said, oh, you have to fix them.
There are some things they could do better, but I mean, a lot of what people are seeing with sectors and they're complaining about is simply from starved sectors.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that because you want to keep as much resources in your hands as possible, but you don't actually don't actually think that at the same time you're draining resources from all the mini-puts.
This game does not reward keeping as much of the resources in your hands as possible. It really does not.
Analyzed. Construction complete.
Let's see, you stay there. Where did my fleet go? There. Yes, I lost my fleet. There we go. Attack! Attack the evil void cloud.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
This is size 18. This one's a size what? 15. Okay. 1B it is. Alright, I made a sector. Did I actually... Recruit a new governor. What is new rubbish choices? Well, that one I'll give you.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Resilient is okay. Slavery? Nah, not so much. I don't have slaves.
They taste nice enough.
Construction complete.
Oh, bah, humbug. The evil Void Club didn't leave me any research. Oh, I finished some research. No idea what I finished, of course, since the pop-up disappeared. Why must it disappear?
I don't see the problem you have with the pop-ups. Mine lasts for quite some time. This is very strange.
Mine never lasted long enough, especially it seems to be pretty much only the research ones for whatever reason. They're the ones that just seem to disappear on me before I have a chance to even consider
Complete.
anything.
As I said, I don't understand.
Thought. Oh, I had 2 science ships in the same system.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It happens when you have 17 science ships.
Didn't I just tell you to go there? Go there. And then there's... you go. And you go... I missed the ledger.
The ledger is nice. Ledger needs to have a comeback.
I found the Aleph aliens.
Isn't it?
Situation log updated.
I need to learn more Greek letters, apparently, because I never heard of that one. So, this is a tough choice. Do I want to research robots or cruisers?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll go with cruisers because I'm probably not going to build robots. And these aliens, because we have to research them and figure out where the heck they are.
Korean sector.
Oh, a colony ship finished. Colonize! Hurry! Take the planet before the elders do.
For Aslan! Well, that probably got old years ago and I just
System
wasn't
survey
told. But,
complete.
but you know what? As they say, all good things must come to a pause.
Okay then, I guess it's time for another short break, and thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next episode.
Thank you, folks.